for a week of challenges. In the sort of places you wouldn't last a day without the right survival skills. This week I'm off the west coast of Panama at the mercy of the Pacific Ocean. Getting too close to comfort with the locals. Holy smoke! Fighting my way onto storm-battered islands. And struggling to stay afloat on a small raft as I battle through big surf. Only this morning, all of the islands in this region were hit by a very violent tropical cyclonic storm. We got a very small window to get in there. We need a minute. The pilot's going to take me out to sea and ditch me, so I can show you how to make it back to safety if you got marooned on a deserted island. To the east of these islands lies Panama. To the west, the vast Pacific. Thousands of square miles of empty ocean. Only a tiny handful of these islands are inhabited. The main reason for that is a lack of fresh drinking water. Just staying hydrated is going to be a major challenge in this heat and humidity. The weather can change fast here. The pilots heard the weather front is closing in again. Time for a change of plan. All these tropical storms around, the pilot's not taking any chances with the island. Instead, he's going to dump me on that sandbar and he'll take my own chances from there. You can't spend long here. The rotor wash can blow loose sand up into the air intakes and the engine. Not good news. We're 10 foot up. Time to go. That's a heli out of here. But man, this is some place to be dropped. Just on a sandbar with the tide rising. We need to get off this, get off the island. Soon this sandbar will be engulfed by water. There's an island 2 miles to the east. To swim to that would take most people over an hour and a half. A tough swim. It will be your only option. In the opposite direction lies thousands of miles of empty ocean. Okay, time to go swimming. Once I'm through the surf, it's out into the open water. Tiger, bull and great white sharks prowl these waters. You wouldn't want to come face to face with any of them. Holy smoke! Look! Whales! Whales! Massive humpback in the water with us! 20 yards! This guy! That's huge, and a drop of 40 foot! I can't believe we're this close. It makes me feel very, very vulnerable being in the water with mammals that big and that close. Just beautiful. What a privilege. Near the island, the sea state changes. As the water is funneled and pressured by the land, strong currents form. It's a battle to stay on course. We're through that current line. But the challenge now is all this swell on the rocks. Try and get into this gully. Watch yourself, let me get out first. Timing is everything when you're faced with a 5-foot swell. These rocks are bone breakers. Yeah, that's it. Up. Cool. I may have reached dry land, but I'm sea-locked by a 60-foot wall of solid rock. I've got to find a way up. This might be possible if she would get up this. These islands were formed when two tectonic plates collided over 1.5 million years ago. The seabed was literally forced up out of the ocean to form this archipelago. The sedimentary limestone makes for a challenging ascent.
Horrible. It's a layer upon layer of crumbling rock, bad poo, bone-dry dirt. Nightmare. No, it's just like this. I think it's solid. Okay, let's get into this.
First priority is to cross the island. The far shore faces east towards Panama. Only once you know what lies beyond can you plan your next move. After 5 minutes, I'm across.
Just nothing as far as the eye can see. Quite an intimidating sight when you see that much ocean.
With no sign of land and no chance of immediate rescue, you need to search your island for resources. Anything that will help you stay alive and help you to escape. There's a beach below. It's a good place to start the search.
See how dry all this is. But actually also this rock, porous, which means when it rains it's just going to run straight through it and not collect. And that's why finding fresh water is going to be so hard here. Okay, let's get down to the beach, see what we find down there. Dead booby. Stinks. Well, there's nothing on here really for me. I'll take the head. Might be able to use that actually.
Beaches are rich hunting grounds.
You see what all the tides washed up here?
Wherever you are in the world, you'll often find signs of human garbage.
Look, see all of this rubbish?
There's a lot of stuff I can use here. Fishing nets, plastic bottles and driftwood. It's a treasure trove.
What will happen, the tide will just wash all of this up, and then as it goes out, it leaves it all. It's just massive, isn't it?
One man's garbage can be another man's salvation. All this driftwood and pieces of polystyrene are ideal raft building materials.
Those are these flip-flops around. And actually these burn really well. And before I get into any of this, one of the most important things I can do is actually build a signal fire. Go up on the cliffs. You know, because if a ship does come past, those are precious seconds. I want to be able to light a fire and make myself seen as quick as I can.
Getting your signal fire ready to light at a moment's notice is critical. A phrase I often use is, please remember what's first. This stands for protection, rescue, water and food. Now that I'm ashore safely, the next priority is to maximise your chance of rescue.
But any of these will do. Just need a good straight branch, mate, tripod for the signal fire. Okay, let's get this thing built. This is probably about the most visible point on the island up here. Try and make it here. A good view all the way out to sea.
First job, the tripod. Then build a platform at the bottom and cover it with dried grass, which will light fast.
Needs flip-flops. Make a load of black smoke. And black smoke's going to stand out because there's good contrast. And it looks very unnatural. I'm not going to mistake that for a bushfire.
Once the fire is built, make a torch to light it.
The important thing about a torch is that when you want it to light, it goes straight away first time. And all of this is just dry banana husk. Really rough it up. So it's nice and fibrous. And we'll take a spark.
Rains come fast and heavy here. If the grass gets a soaking, it will never light. So cover it to keep the water out. Banana leaves are perfect.
Okay, that will do it. Hopefully this will stay dry when I need it light. Whip it away, get it going.
In my next challenge, there's a prize worth fighting for. A large rope beached in a steep gully. There's only one way down, but no way back. Let's give it a go.
Like something really fresh this winter?